हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, इस वीडियो में हम देखेंगे क्वेश्चन आंसर्स क्लास 10th इंग्लिश के बुक का एनसीईआरटी चैप्टर 2 और जम्मू कश्मीर बोर्ड चैप्टर 4। चैप्टर का नाम है लॉन्ग वॉक टू फ्रीडम। आगे बढ़ने से पहले आप सबसे रिक्वेस्ट करता हूं कि हर चैप्टर के क्वेश्चन आंसर्स की वीडियोस देखने के लिए हमारा चैनल सब्सक्राइब करें और वीडियो शेयर करें। शुक्रिया। चलिए हम बढ़ते हैं क्वेश्चन आंसर्स की तरफ। तो सबसे पहला क्वेश्चन, वाई इज मे 10th Atom Day in South Africa? Answer: 10th May is an Atom Day in South Africa because South Africa lies in the southern hemisphere and so has autumn till almost mid-May. Question number 2. At the beginning of his speech, Mandela mentioned an extraordinary human disaster. What does he mean by this? What is the glorious human achievement he speaks of at the end? Answer: the extraordinary human disaster that Mandela mentioned at the beginning of his speech refers to the inhuman practice of apartheid. That is, the racial discrimination suffered by the blacks at the hands of whites in South Africa. At the end, the glorious human achievement that he speaks of refers to the establishment of South Africa's first democratic non-racial government. Question number 3. What ideals does Mandela set out for the future of South Africa? Answer: Mandela had high hopes for the future of South Africa. Once they have achieved political emancipation, he pledged to liberate all South Africans from the continuing bondage of poverty, deprivation, suffering, gender and other discrimination. He also vowed that the beautiful land of South Africa would never ever experience racial discrimination again. Question number 4. Why did such a large number of international leaders attend the inauguration? What does it signify the trump of? Answer: it was a gesture of solidarity from international community to the idea of the end of apartheid. It signifies the trump of good over evil, the trump of the idea of a tolerant society without any discrimination. Question number 5. What does Mandela mean when he says he is simply the sum of all those African patriots who has gone before him? Answer: when Mandela says that he was simply the sum of all African patriots, he means that he could identify with the unimaginable sacrifice of all those thousands of noble and courageous men who fought for the collective freedom of the African people. He was pained that he could not thank them for their immense courage and suffering and that they could not see what their sacrifice has wrought. Question number 6. Would you agree that the depths of oppression create heights of character? How does Mandela illustrate this? Answer: yes, I agree that the depth of oppression create height of character. Mandela thought that the decades of brutality and oppression had an unintended effect of creating many African patriots with unimaginable height of character. Thus he felt that the greatest wealth of South Africa is its people. Question number 7. What twin obligations does Mandela mention? Answer: Mandela mentions that every man has twin obligations. The first is to his family, parents, wife and children. The second obligation is to his people, his community and his country. Question number 8. How did Mandela's understanding of freedom change with age and experience? Answer: as a boy, Mandela did not have a hunger for freedom because he thought that he was born free. He believed that as long as he obeyed his father and abided by customs of his tribe, he was free in every possible manner and not troubled by the laws of men or God. He had certain needs as a teenager and certain needs as a young man. Gradually, he realized that he was selfish during his boyhood. He slowly understood that it was not just his freedom that was being curtailed, but the freedom of all his black brothers and sisters. It is after attaining this understanding that he developed a hunger for the freedom of his people. Question number 9. How did Mandela's hunger for freedom change his life? Answer. Mandela realized in his youth that it was not just his freedom that was being curtailed, but the freedom of all blacks. The hunger for his own freedom became the hunger for the freedom of his people. A freedom that would enable his people to live their lives with dignity and self-respect. This desire of a non-racial society transformed him into a virtuous and self-sacrificing man. His voice against apartheid changed him from a frightened young man into a bold man. So ये थे question answers. With this we come to the end of this video. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and please share our videos with your friends, family and loved ones. I will see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.